Hey, welcome to the Common Sense Show, where we help focus on helping you create generational wealth by building businesses that are income producing assets, allowing you to win back time, gain freedom, and live life on your own terms. Today, we're talking how to build a business and what kind of businesses that you can build, 10 of them in 2023 using ChatGPT, that new AI machine learning chatbot. But first, let's roll the intro. Hey, this is Micah for the Common Sense Show, and let's jump right into it. So, what are 10 businesses that you can start in 2023 using the Chat GPT? But before we go into Chat GPT, you probably heard about this. It's all a buzz in the news. I want to just explain very quickly what Chat GPT is. Chat GPT is essentially an artificial machine learning chatbot that was created to mimic natural language processing. So it has the ability to explain things in a simple way. When you enter them using human words, it can interact with you using natural, almost like a human is on the other side typing back to you. And it was designed specifically to do that. And over time, it gets smarter by the things that are input into it and also the things that it gives you answers to and the feedback and the questions you ask. So over time, it has the ability to both learn, to respond naturally, which is what makes it really appealing. And when things are put naturally to us, then we have the ability to learn and relate to them a lot more. So that's what Chat GPT is. So what I want to do today is I want to actually talk about what businesses that you can leverage this technology with, because the thing about ChatGPT is that it is open source and anyone can use it. It's free to use, and ChatGPT is essentially doing a bunch of pretty cool things for people in business right now. It's writing code, website code for people. It's translating things in different languages. It has the ability, both the longitudinal ability to kind of do really big tasks and really complicated tasks and to set them up. And you can just kind of run through it by asking it questions. So, for instance, you could say, you could type into ChatGPT, I have a question that I wanted to show you. In fact, you know what? Why don't I just pull up for you ChatGPT right now? I want you to be able to see for yourself. And here's an example of what ChatGPT is. I'm going to show you. I'm going to just type in some words and interact with it, and you'll be able to see it. Let me put it on the big screen here. Okay, so here's ChatGPT, and I'm going to say something like, I want to create a website chat chatbot to interact with customers. So you put that command in, and then it's going to tell you that there are several ways to create a website chatbot and to interact with customers. One popular method is to use a chatbot building program, such as a dialog flow, BotKit, or BotPress, which provide pre-built templates and tools to help you create a chatbot without needing to write code. Another option is to use a chatbot API, such as the ones offered by companies like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, which allow you to integrate a chatbot into your website. So you notice that the language is actually natural as well. So let's say that, so after reading this, let's say that you still want more information. So unlike Google, which just gives you a result that you have to sort through, you can dive down and get further explanation. So let's say I wanted to type in, can you give me a sample, a simpler answer about how to use this technology? Correct? because it's late right now in my office. And so it now it simplifies what it was just saying. And you notice that there's fewer words and it breaks it down. And you can then ask it, for instance, to do something else based off of what answer it actually gave you. So as it's answering that previous question, then you can say, can you help write a code for the chatbot I will be using? So um, it's telling you that it has no problem writing a code, but it depends on what platform you're going to be using to do it. And so it's given now an example of Digiflow. So you can do many different things with chatbot, and this is just an example of like what you could do with chatbot as is working. But I want to talk about some how you can take this free tool and actually leverage it into money or into income producing asset businesses that actually work for you. So I'm going to give you 10 ideas about businesses that you could use with chatbot GPT. So the first one is you could actually create a content creation agency and offer high quality, unique content writing services to business and individuals. So let's say that you're a creative person and you don't have a strength in content creation, you can leverage chatbot GPT or other chatbot like artificial intelligence tools to actually create content with your under your direction and your guidelines for a customer who's looking to improve their content for their website. So you start a maybe you're stronger at design and graphics, you're a graphic artist, stronger at that part than you are at doing like creative writing. You can then take what you've created visually and then you can just turn that into creative content by putting in the parameters and the principles by saying something like, hey, I just drew a picture or I created an image of this, this, and this. Can you create a compelling piece of content that works with this for Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Facebook? And it will do that for you. The second thing you can do is you can become a virtual writing assistant where you can use ChatGPT to assist in your research, editing, and proofreading. So let's say that you wrote an article or a book for someone. You could copy chapter by chapter, paste it into the chat GPT, and let it proofread what you wrote so that it can give you almost like Grammarly, so it can give you some feedback about what you wrote so that you can then use that again in the business. So we have content creation agency, you have a virtual writing assistant. The third thing that you can do is you can create your own chatbot development company where you once you learn how to create a chatbot widget with AI and machine learning using the technology that's already free and open source, you can use the chat GPT to actually create duplicates of a chatbot that you can then market that you'll provide to businesses what they can use on their website to answer customers' questions. And that's the thing. When the chat is actually doing it in a natural way, it will provide a very comfortable framework for a person to be able to use and to be able to deploy in their business. So that's three. The fourth thing that you can do is let's say you already have an e-commerce product store. You can have use a chatbot to create product descriptions for someone. Or let's say that you want to be a product description writer and you want to niche down where people have products but they have a hard time describing them. You can use ChatGPT to come up with ways to describe products based off of the information that you type in. The fifth thing that you can do, the fifth business that you can start is you can do language translation. So one of the things you can do is let's say that you develop a profile on Fiverr and someone needs a document translated into Spanish, Vietnamese, and some kind of other language. You can then take those documents, put it into ChatGPT or an AI chatbot service. You can have it translate the document. You can then reformat it to a new type of document like a Microsoft Word, turn it into a PDF, and then send it back to them and have it fully translated. That's one way to leverage the language translation services that a business can use to actually help out their customers, and you can charge for that service. The sixth one thing that you can do is you can provide virtual personal shopping assistant services. So let's say that a person is trying to decide between two different products, and they need to get down to the nuts and bolts of the nitty gritty of the technical specs behind the product. You can take the product specs, take two different products, and run comparisons by copy and pasting them in ChatGPT, and it will give you a technical answer based off of the specifications that you've given it. And so you can help people make personal shopping decisions based off of the information that you have there. You could also become a virtual customer service agent, and you can use, if you created that chat bot, you can then market your services as virtual assisting services where you provide customer support, like a customer support ticket for, or customer support responses to people who are calling in. And you can create a company where you provide like a live chat on their website, but it's your company and they're really chatting with your bot. And you can create that, make that those chat bots, put it on the website, teach it the information that it needs to know that relate to that specific company that you're actually developing the chatbot for. And then all it takes is for you to take a little bit of information about and learn, and you can even have chatbot teach you, chat gpt teach you which framework or which program or platform you need to actually to use to create the chatbot. And then you can then take that framework and you can multiply it and then market those services where you will take that chat, put it on someone's website, and then you can have it function as one of your virtual customer service reps, because it will sound like a natural machine learning process. Um, the eighth thing that you can do with chat gpt is you can assist customers with travel planning and bookings. So one way to do this is to take the chat the chat bot or chat gpt. If you want to, once you get your, you can get a travel agent certification, and then you could essentially use chat gpt to assist customers with their whatever their plans are, to help them narrow down what their plans are. And remember, chatbot GPT can be largely a customer service or customer facing tool that you can use to provide actual natural language communications to someone who is looking, who needs like customer support. Right now, customers are going to be, and I talked about this in a past video, where companies really right now are standing out based on their customer service. So marketing is getting oversaturated in a few domains. And right now, where the rubber meets the road is that companies are standing out for how they treat their customers and how they solve problems. So if you can develop a solution using this free technology available to you that provides a customer service solution or problem that a business is going through, then you can leverage this into an opportunity where you can make significant money. Of course, we talked about content creation before. So you can create your own social media management agency and then use the chat GPT to come up with post and responses on business social media platforms. And so let's say that you went to Squarespace, you got a website for $20 a month, okay, that talked about social media management. You made it look nice. We'll post for you on Facebook 3 times a week, Twitter twice a week, and LinkedIn 3 times a week, right? Leveraging the same kind of text and content, but just repurposing it for those three. You can then take those little posts that chat gpt will come up with for you. You can schedule them in either Buffer or Hootsuite, and then it will take you about like an hour to do this. So first you say, let's say you have a client who's a plumber. Plumber wants to get more business. He knows that he needs a better presence on social media. And so what do? You say, okay, no problem. So you type in the chat GPT, I need 3 posts for LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter for the next 4 weeks. Please generate these posts of no more than, let's call them 240 characters with hashtags included based off of those posts. It will give you a scrolling list of the posts for the entire month. You can then copy each one of those posts, put it in Hootsuite or Buffer, add an image to it, send it out, and schedule it. And then that's one client. Do that 100 times, and you have multiple clients. And then the chat bot did all the work for you, so you don't have to do anything. Now, the last one you can do is virtual research assistant services. So one of the things you can say is, and of course, you probably want to have a little experience doing this, but you can use ChatGPT to assist researchers with data collection and analysis. Researchers are always looking for good data that they can use. Oftentimes, they're the ones who assess the data to see whether or not it's good data that they want to use in their study. But ChatGPT can help you actually gather data to pass on for research purposes. And if you're looking to try to get into providing data for these individuals who are looking for qualitative type data, then you can certainly do that. This, we're not talking about calculating population proportions for the standard mean of the standard deviation in statistics. We're talking about just gathering data that can be used for either newspaper articles, journals, whatever the case is, that have citations. And you can even ask Chat GPT to give you the citation with the source, confirm that they're accurate before you pass that information forward. So ask for the citation, ask for the data, and then pass it to the person with who's going to use that data actually on your behalf. So those are 10 ways that you can use Chat GPT. I'm going to recap them right now. First, you can create a content creation agency. The second thing you can do is you can use ChatGPT as a virtual writing assistant to help with editing, proofreading, things like that. You can actually create more chatbots. You can do chatbot development and create these AI, machine learning, natural chatbot widgets that people can use on their website. You can also market yourself as an e-commerce product description business where people send you their products, and a lot of these people are looking to save time and they just want to put the products out there so they can sell them. They're probably good at marketing but not good at sales. So what you could do is create the product descriptions for them, but to do that you can use ChatGPT to create the product descriptions and then send them to your customer. Language translation is a big one. Create a language translate. Everyone needs this. I can tell you right now, my kids in their school district, they're always looking to translate information into multiple languages because our town that we live in is quite diverse with people from different backgrounds. So language translation services is a great one to actually use it with. You can become a personal shopper and help your customer make decisions between products that they want to use for themselves. You can become a customer service agent, and you can leverage the technology that ChatGPT uses into actually providing good customer service, either by means of having your AI chat bot that you created on a website that interacts with the person like it's a customer service agent, or by simply having it work for you in the background while you're actually providing those services yourself. Virtual travel agent services as well is a good use of a chat GPT. Help with planning and bookings, trying to figure out when the best time to go travel somewhere is, what the best route is to travel somewhere. It can give you information fast that normally would take you a lot of time to go sort through a whole bunch of information to get these answers. What's the best way to travel across Europe for 3 weeks and to make it back to my original destination? And it will lay out the plan for you with itineraries and things like that if you're a travel agent. Social media management, SMM. This is a really big one because media management firms are becoming really popular and making a whole lot of money because people recognize, when does a person actually invest in a social media marketing firm? It's when they know that they recognize the importance of digital, but at the same time, they don't have time to do it or the desire to do it, or they're not good at it. So you step in, you manage their social media for them, but you can have the post created that you're going to put online and scheduled far enough in advance For the person, charge them a monthly flat rate fee, and you do the post for them, and you just add the image, let ChatGPT create all the content for you. And then finally, you can become a virtual research assistant. Have ChatGPT create get the data for you, give you the sources that you need to provide that to whoever you're doing the research for, and then send that data off. Let them do the analysis of what you found for them that you put together, and it can work that way. So just 10 ideas that you can use with ChatGPT to make money in 2023. If you have an idea about how you can use ChatGPT, I'd love to hear about it. So um, comment below so that you can share your ideas. Maybe there's one that I didn't talk about today that you want to share that you know has already made people money or that you're thinking about doing yourself. So comment below with those ideas. And if you have any ideas about how you can leverage this in other ways, just let me know. And I have another video coming up about ChatGPT that's going to be coming out pretty soon. But I thought I would jump on nice and early here in January 2023 of how you can leverage ChatGPT to earn money in 2023. So I just thought I would lay that out there for you, and then you can take it from here. All right, so that's going to do it for the show. Just a couple of housekeeping notes. Don't forget, if you have not listened or watched yet, I have a series that I'm running right now, which is teaching small business owners, business owners, and entrepreneurs how to basically ask for investments, how to structure investment pitches based off of Shark Tank. And so I'm reacting to Shark Tank and also teaching at the same time the skills that are needed to make it really hard for an investor to say no. So sometimes people teach that you want the investor to say yes. I teach that you want to try to have the investor not say no. Try to make it really hard for them to try to find a reason to not give you the money. That puts them in a really difficult position, because that means that when there's an opportunity for you all to do business, that you'll be able to do it. So go back and look at some of the videos, and I'll put one here somewhere up here that I've already done so that you can check it out. There will also be one at the end screen when I finish this video so that you can check it out. So Shark Tank reactions. And if there's any more content that you want to hear from me this year in 2023, I'm making videos once or twice a week moving forward. And I want to make sure that I'm delivering for you the content that actually you enjoy. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That helps people get to know about the channel. And it also helps me know to meet more of you. And subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe so you can know when I'm going live. All right. So thank you for watching. And don't forget, if you don't go to work on building your dreams, you're going to go to work on building someone else's. I'll talk to you later.